brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, there's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, watching the teams take the court for the first time.
And it's the Nets on a road trip for this one. An interconference game today, looking for the win. Welcome to Los Angeles, home court advantage for the Lakers. We are live at the Staples Center. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Brooklyn now, Deron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. And it's Kirilenko in at the small forward. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Lakers on D. Johnson goes in. Williams with the ball. Lopez dishes to Kirilenko. Back to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lopez has got his team on the board to start the game for the Nets. Here are the Lakers with the ball.
Brook Lopez managed 17 games last year before needing season-ending surgery on that right foot. That was his third surgery on the foot in less than 2 years. And that's the question now. Can he stay healthy?
Williams with the ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. With the floater, and he gets it to go. And here is Los Angeles now. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Niall Hollins. He said a big key for them will be containing Carlos Boozer offensively, adding, he's a player who can spread the floor with his jump shot or take you down the block. And it's tough to match his strength inside. Defensively, they'll look to keep length in front of him and limit his offensive rebounding. Sounds like a good game plan, guys. We'll see how they do it.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Well, Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played Clark, he's been pretty good.
You know, Kevin, last season, around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. So the fit with their spread-out system might have limited his playing time.
Lynn. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now Williams. Johnson outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
And he'll try to develop his outside shot to better fit into the Lakers' offense last year, but that's not his strength. I mean, where he's best is his ability to use his size and athleticism on the boards and really defensively as well.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
Kobe kicks to Boozer. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And Hill is one of the best rebounders in the league. He's a quality defender as well, and he can play some center. So if he can stay healthy, I think he's a guy that can really be a player to watch.
Now here's Williams, 6 to shoot, and that one's good.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Bryant passes to Hill. Boozer kicks to Lynn for the three. Here's Johnson. The pass to Bryant. Launches a three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Garnett's got his third rebound on the night. And Hill with the block. Fast break, the Lakers. Johnson for three. And it's Karolinko with the rebound. Nets leading by 7. 4-on-3 break. Williams kicks to Lopez. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Boozer. Nick Young's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
Now, here is Jack. He kicks it to Anderson. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
You know, it wasn't really hard to see why the Lakers struggled so much last year. The talent was down, and also the defensive effort and focus was borderline embarrassing.
Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Anderson. Right wing. Here's Teletovic. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Teletovic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kelly dishes to Young. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kelly kicks to Young. Young left side. And there's another one for the Lakers.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And here is Jack. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the wing on the left. And here's Anderson for three. Shot is no good. The second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Here's Williams. On the court right now. Second quarter starting for the Nets. Williams and Jack, they're back. Mirza Teletovic out there with Plumlee. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Kept alive. Lakers trail by 8. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Nash has got the ball.
Impressive of advancing the rock with the pass.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
Julius Randle had a great freshman season at Kentucky, amazingly consistent and dominant at times. But he still saw his stock fall a little bit. Concerns about his lack of length. He struggled at times to finish oversized. He didn't come up with a great number of steals or block shots. And the question is, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? We'll see, but I think he's going to be a productive pro.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, the great Kobe Bryant, now in his 19th year in the league, he said, "This is the last chapter. The book is going to close. I just haven't determined how many pages are left. But my passion only increases. You realize you only have so many years left. It re-energizes you to fine-tune your preparation and make sure you leave no stone unturned." Kevin sounds familiar.
That sounds like him. Never one to shy from a challenge. Thanks, Doris. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. And Randall struggled at times to finish over length. The low rate of steals and blocks, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? That's been the question.
I don't have the answer to that, but it's certainly a good question. I mean, teams like their bigs to do four things: defend the rim, space the floor, rebound, and score inside. You know Randall can handle the last two. Time will tell if he can get things done in the former two.
Lakers trail by 13. And Young, here we go.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year at L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 11. Williams with the ball, guarded now by Nash, and he gets it to go.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude. And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. Top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He had some huge nights.
Now, here is Young after the miss from Joe Johnson. The shot no good.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Kirilenko into the lane. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up. No, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Williams double team. Johnson kicks to Williams. Snatched away. Here's Bryant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Kobe's got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Brooklyn leading by 10. The feed to Lopez. Fades back. Cannot hit. And the Lakers take it the other way. And Young kicks to Bryant. And the basket good. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Williams passes to Lopez. Garnett with the screen for Kirilenko. Here's Lopez. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist. Lopez has got his second basket.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
It's good. The Brooklyn lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Bryant.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
You know, when you have the number of stars and impact players that the Nets do, you can play against anybody. And they were tough against the Western Conference opponents last year.
Now here is Kirilenko. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true.
Look out! Hey!
Rim is shaking.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Hey guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
That's good. That's now 8 points for Darren Williams.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Sacre, good.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Right side, Williams. Pass to Lopez. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Lopez has got 6 points. Lakers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Offensive rebound. Here's Kobe. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Kirilenko kicks to Lopez. Outside Williams. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
From 11 feet away, Young's shot is off. The Nets with the lead.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about it.
Young left side to the paint. Here's Randall. And that one's drained from the low block. Here's Williams. He's got 10. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Kevin, we have Brook Lopez.
33. The Nets, 41.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He has 12 points and a block.
Brooklyn leading by 8.
Well, Darren Williams has dealt with ankle issues that have held him back a notch from the level we saw in Utah. But when he's right, I think he's still one of the best point guards in the game.
Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Williams attacking. Johnson, a wide open look. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game. So it's the Lakers now. And Williams so tough to handle because Clark can pass and shoot and dribble.
Yeah, and he has that killer crossover too, Kevin. He can put a lot of pressure on you defensively.
From 18 feet away, it's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut back down to 8 after they get the basket from Kobe.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
No good. Some solid defense from Johnson. Lakers shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. And yes, sir, that one drops. 16 points for Kobe Bryant.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Johnson with it. And it's Lynn picking him up. And Garnett misses. Here are the Lakers. They trail by 6. Bryant drives in. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Johnson kicks to Williams. A floater. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hill's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Brooklyn making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Brook Lopez. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Kevin Garnett. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
They're playing as one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
Johnson outside. Bryant, that's for 2. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Allen Anderson's checked in for Kirilenko. And Jared Jack is subbed in for Williams.
Right around the start of the 2014 calendar year, the Nets really turned things around, and what if it had to do with superstition, namely if Jason Kidd wore a tie or not on the sidelines.
Kicks it to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Brooklyn with the rebound. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Alan Anderson. The Lakers also with a sub. Davis is checked in for Carlos Boozer.
Jarrett Jack, a versatile combo guard, can guard ones or twos. He's 6'3", but very strong, so he's able to defend shooting guards pretty well.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Pretty good performance from the free throw line last season. He was about 84% from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
We talk about Jarrett Jack's versatility. He can play on or off the ball.
Yeah, he's really rock solid. It gives you everything you want in a combo, starting or backup guard. He's a good spot-up shooter. When he has the ball in his hands, he can get in the lane. He creates for others. And I like his fearlessness as well. Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
It's deflected. Nets leading by 12. Left side, Jack. No luck. And the Lakers take it the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
He dishes it to Plumlee. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Bryant is doubled. Johnson with the defensive effort.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
And Jack kicks to Teletovich. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, with teams selling for billions and a new TV deal on the way, one executive said, quote, players who got paid the max this year are going to be bargains on the back end of their deals. Back to you.
Teams are planning ahead, Doris. Thanks. Lynn dishes to Davis. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
It's stolen by Johnson. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. 3-on-3. Johnson against Len. Johnson, a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space. Johnson's got 14.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here is Lynn. He feeds it to Johnson. Pocket 6. Back to Lynn. It is now to Young. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. 13 points in the game. Here's Johnson. Shot is off. And, Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yep, no question.
On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. Williams and Jack, they're back here. And it's Kirilenko in at the small forward position. Williams attacking. And Garnett misses. Lakers trail by 6. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Davis with it. Now Kirilenko defending. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Garnett. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
So deflating for a team. Clark coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
And here's Young from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Third 3 in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Count that one. And that's 10 points for Brook Lopez.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Here's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played. There is actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Young with the ball. Now Jack defending. Nash kicks to Davis. Lopez with the steal. Young against Williams. Garnett, the screen. He got right to the cup using that screen. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hill, he's checked in for Davis. Boozer comes in for Ryan Kelly. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Nash. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. And Lin comes to help. Shoots from the elbow, and Lopez gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 5.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. Johnson kicks to Garnett. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lots of room. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
Certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Kirilenko. Lakers trail by 9. And Bryant kicks to Young. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got 18 points just in the second half.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Here's Lopez and Hill with the block. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. Young from outside. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Kirilenko on the wing. 13 feet away. And the shot is good. Kirilenko's got 4 points now in the quarter. Time running out for the Lakers. Young outside. They get the rebound. Hill. Boozer passes to Hill. And here's Young from the arc, and he gets it to go.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Outside Williams. Johnson outside. Lopez, a screen on Kobe. Johnson goes in. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good. 15 points for Darren Williams.
Boy, what a crushing blow to the home team. They were back in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly getting the 3 points back.
And as soon as that bomb dropped through the basket, the air just went right out of this building.
Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Young. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're leading by 6. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Young. And the Nets with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's Williams with the drive. Feeds it to Garnett. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Garnett's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Johnson dishes to Lynn. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Williams with the ball, and it's Lynn picking him up. Johnson wide open, he fires. Had the space there, but it's offline. Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And there's a whistle that goes on Jeremy Lin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Young's checked in for the Lakers. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
For the Lakers, they've really struggled against Garnett.
He has 8 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game. He would have liked them all to go, but that should still be enough to end this thing.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here is Lynn. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Nick Young, the bucket on the assist from Kobe. Young's got 36.
Another long-range bomb for him. I'll tell you what, that three-point shot has been the key here, getting that lead down.
I agree with you. With so many of his points coming that way, no reason not to keep going to it.
Brooklyn making some changes. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Johnson comes in for Karsov. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Now Johnson. Passes it to Williams. And so it's Brooklyn with the win.
Well, Joe, congratulations on...
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. Darren Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. And it's Karolinko in at the 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Now here's Williams. Some solid defense there from Lynn.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Carlos Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, that's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true.